And that's one player right there, Chris. One player right there. I'm gonna get into the rest right now. Let's go back to it. If Bama can land him, this is phenomenal, bro. I repeat, phenomenal. Let me know how y'all feel about Jacarius Peak. Once again, let me know how y'all feel about Jacarius Peak, bro. No cap, for real. Y'all feel like he's the one? He's a dog? Let me know. Y'all feel like he's a dog? He's the one? Let me know. I think Noah Carter leaving got a lot to do with their commitment to Justin Hill. How do we feel about Justin Hill, though, Bama boy? Justin Hill got a lot of rep, a lot of play, a lot of tick. Justin Hill was a freshman, correct? If I'm not mistaken, he was a freshman, right? How do y'all feel about Hill? Do y'all like Hill more than Carter? I mean, let's be real, man. I mean, I would have loved to see Noah Carter stay, but we talk about depth, you know? I mean, how mad are we really? Even though we know for a fact Noah Carter should have got more rep, he should have got more tick, period, no cap. But it is players in the rotation to make you feel a little bit better. You know? That's just what it is, man. Ingram made me a Bama fan. Okay, shout out. I assume you're talking about Mark Ingram, Bama boy. Shout out Mark Ingram, dog. Even though sometimes he be talking heavy, he be going against Bama heavy, bro. Even this year, he talking about Bama didn't deserve to be in the show. All right, bro. Shout out Holden in the building. Shout out my dog Holden in the building, homie. You hear me? Did Ty Simpson declare for the draft? Yeah, Holden, he's out of there, dog. He's out of there, man. For real. Roll Tide. Roll Tide 22 in the building. Shout out Roll Tide 22 in the building, bro. You hear me? Whoever wins the competition, may the best man win. Early. May the best man win. I don't care if you're a freshman, sophomore, or junior, right? May the best man win. All this whole freshman and being over loyal and this and that. No, bro. Kill that noise, bro. No cap. May the best man win. Period. I'm right there with you, Roll Tide 22. Whoever wins the competition, that's who wins it. Plain truth in the building. Roll Tide full of pride, dog. Roll Tide full of pride, dog. No cap. Ryan is the leading receiver based on targets and yards returning. If Ryan Williams can get his mind right, if Ryan Williams can get back to his old self, he should be the number one. Everybody expected him to be the number one, right? But after the season, it all was said and done. He wasn't even the 3 for real, right? I mean, come on, no disrespect, but he wasn't even the 3. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with Williams. You know what he was dealing with or been dealing with, sophomore slump, whatever, dog. But he need to man up and zone in and lock in. You hear me? Man up, zone in, and lock in, bro. You hear me? No cap. High expectations for Ryan Williams coming into this season, and respect him for sticking with the program, staying locked in with the Tide, right? Not leaving, not thinking the grass is greener on the other side. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give him kudos and credit for that alone. He could have pulled the Isaiah Horton move. He could have pulled the Mbakwe move. Him and Mbakwe as homeboys. They got a podcast the whole 9 yards together. He could have said, hey, I'm up out of here. I ain't feeling Bama no more. Whatever. So shout out respect to Ryan Williams, man, for sticking to the program for real. Yeah, man. At the end of the day, respect, shout out, salute to him. Straight up, man. Early. Unless Cam show up. Cam Coleman is the it factor, right? Cam Coleman is the X factor. Everybody wants to know, with Isaiah Horton leaving, does this really mean that Cam Coleman is coming into town? Is this what it really means here around yonder? Right? Is Cam Coleman the man now? That's what everybody waiting to see, bro. Now that Isaiah Horton made his move, we'll see this weekend. I know that, right? Heavy, baby. We will see this weekend, period. No cap. Because the portal is done January 16th. What's the date today? The 8th? So we still got what? How many more days to the 16th? A lot more could happen, bro. Definitely. You hear me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 more days until this is over, bro. Until it's really set in stone. We're gonna see. If he leaves, we got to get Coleman before somebody else's does. If who leaves, Chris? Expound, bro. Expound. He said, if he leaves, we got to get Coleman before somebody else does. Everybody wants Coleman, homie. For real. Yeah. Majority of the schools out there want Coleman, homie. Yeah. Quay, Keon, James Smith on the portal. Facts. Yeah. Quay. Questions about Quay Russaw. Is he as good as people say he is? You know, I'm gonna get into the article about that. Keon Keeley, we know Keon Keeley was that dude. He will be that dude. He gonna be that dude. James Smith, you can call that a big loss because he was a starter. He definitely affects your depth chart. One of your starting players. I wouldn't say he was a star, but he was definitely a high contributor. But if they can replace all these players, man, like Quay, have they been replaced already, Chris? You got Quay, you got the linebacker from Virginia Tech. He's a speed demon. He's 6'3", 220. That might be your Quay replacement right there. Keon, you got the D lineman from USC. Devon Tompkins. He's a dog. He still has room to grow. So yeah, we lost some players, bro. But keep in mind, Chris, some of these players have been replaced already. You hear me? Heavy, dog. No cap. And we still got 8 more days for it to all come together. And you can't forget the freshmen in certain areas, right? You can't forget the freshmen coming this year, the sophomores, juniors, even some seniors. So we got to put it all really into perspective, dog. Heavy. I know right now it may look bad, but let's calm down and wait and see how it really pans out, man, before we really give it a judgment. Hope Julio and J-Mo give Cam that talk and sway him. Play truth, no cap, man. Hold up, bro. Hold up, man. You hear me? Hey, man. Hey. It's time to start using all your resources, all your damn resources for real. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. For real. Everybody else use their resources. Everybody use alumni and this and that. Hey, bro. Hey, do what benefits you, Bama. Do what benefits you. Make it true. Roll Tide, man. For real. I feel a lot better if we get at least one of those 3 back, Quay especially. Well, shit, Quay, I mean, would you want Quay back rather than Keon Keeley? I think I'd much rather prefer have Keon Keeley back than Quay. And also, can Quay stay healthy? You know, we gotta throw the yeah on. You know, we gotta throw the yeahs on. Huh? But Chris, can Quay stay healthy, dog? You hear me? But we talk about Quay and Keon Keeley. I would much rather prefer Keon Keeley to come back. And we know how the portal works. He could definitely come back. We saw Scott, the receiver, come back. So it's not over yet. Is it realistic? Hell no. But at the end of the day, if you got to decide between Quay and Keeley, I'm taking Keeley all day, baby. No disrespect to Quay. No disrespect to Quay. But yeah, I'm going with Keeley for real. Really hate to lose James Smith. He's gangsta on that D-line. He played with heart. That's facts, dog. Experience as well. Older guys, well. Hey, definitely, man. Definitely, bro. Anytime you lose that pieces, it may hurt. But the question is, how do you replace them? What does your depth chart look like? And until we really know, like, Kalen DeBoer, ain't nobody doing no interviews, doing no pressers. I don't know. I don't know the next time when coaches will talk or take the podium, right? But until we really know why these players left, or if Bama didn't want them no more, or whatever the case may be, bro, we don't know the full scoop yet, bro. You hear me? So really, it's all just speculation and opinion, right? Everybody's giving how they feel in their opinions, bro. Does anybody know the real reason why? You know, I don't even understand why James Smith would have left in the first place. His spot was pretty much solidified. Keon Keeley's spot was pretty much solidified going into next season, right? Right. Quay, I don't think was he a guaranteed starter? Probably not. It would have been a battle. But like I tell y'all, bro, some players are enticed. Some players can be manipulated. Some players really think the grass is greener on the other side, period. And it could be no other reason except that some schools have a bigger bag. And can you get mad at Bama for not wanting to pay certain players a certain amount if they already have other players in mind? So this may be a whole strategy play from DeBoer, from his staff, Kane Walmack, Grubb, boom. Maybe they have had these players identified already. Maybe they knew this was coming already, early. So that's just what I'm saying, bro. Let's just calm down. I understand people are upset. Some people worried and what's going on. But this is a system. This is the system. This is the game that must be played. And let's not really overreact until the full game is done. Right? Until January 16th hits, boom. You see the final roster for real, then boom, you make decisions, you make conclusions on what's going on. And the good thing is, one thing that college football did change about the portal, in the springtime, we ain't got to worry about this again, right? The roster is set. So it ain't going to be no transfer portal going on in the springtime. The team you on after January 16th is the team you're on. Besides the players who play for the teams who compete in the Natty, then they have, I think, like 5-6 days to hit the portal, whatever. So January 16th come, man, we good. We can see where this roster is really at. No better not be they let guys walk, still haven't filled those positions. Yeah, man, just take some time, Chris. Take some time, man. D-line, O-line. You got to solidify your O-line. That's the biggest thing for me. I want to see that O-line solidified and that D-line solidified, period, bro. You hear me? I think the cornerback position, we pretty stacked. Wide receiver position, we still pretty stacked, even with the exit of Horton, especially if we get Cam Coleman, right? Running back position, pretty stacked. You hear me? Tight end position, solid. Safety room, solid. So really the interior, man, the trenches, but not only want to see them solidify, bring players in the building, I want to see them boys be mean and be tough. And that all comes with the off-season program. I want to see them be violent on that field, be physical on that field, right? Right. I want to see pure domination on that field. I want to see murder ball. You hear me? Murder ball. Period, dog. Heavy. I want to see it get bloody. Extra bloody. You hear me? Heavy. No way around it. Peak a beast. He's a beast. Let me get back to the list in a minute. But Peak is a beast. If they get Peak, man, what's up? In motion for real. In motion for real. You really didn't lose nobody. The O-line they lost so far, Pete comes in, he really replaces all of them quickly and swiftly, dog. No cap. You got a solidified, bona fide star in Peak. Starting tackle in Peak. That's why I tell y'all, the transfer portal is where it's at right now. On top of the great recruiting class Bama has. Period, huh? I hope they can make him a road grader. Road grader, body mover, pancaker. You hear me, Chris? Come on. One more again, bitch. Yeah. Yeah, man. You know? All that, bro. All that. Heavy. Body breaker. Come on, man. Y'all watching the Miami Ole Miss game? Hell yeah. I asked y'all who y'all got in the game tonight. Who y'all think gonna win? Who you got, Chris? Who you got, dog? I'm going for Ole Miss. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of the disrespect towards the SEC. I'm going for Ole Miss heavy. I think Miami will beat them, but I'm pulling for Ole Miss, dog. No cap. I hope Ole Miss wins it all for real. Tough to say that as a Bama fan, but at the end of the day, I'm rocking with the SEC, period. I'm locked in with the SEC, period, dog. No cap. Let me know in the chat who y'all got tonight, bro. Miami or Ole Miss? Miami or Ole Miss? Who you want to win, bro? Let me know. I'm glad Carroll coming back. Carroll gonna be a problem. He was a freshman, man. Let's not forget Carroll, man. That right side of the line tackle. He had his ups and downs, bumps and bruises, but Carroll gonna be solid. Especially if they get a coach in there who can develop him even more. He got the size, he got the attributes. You hear me? He got things you can't coach: size, athleticism, etc. It just has to be structured differently, revamped. His gameplay, some of his techniques. And a lot of times that comes with experience. What did Indiana have? Experience. You know, what did Bama lack on the line? Majority. Experience, huh? Heavy. You got certain players playing out of position, bro. No cap. Bama having to move players here, move players there. Let's wait and see a full year in the program where these guys are back to their original position, their natural position. And let's see how it turns out. Let's see how the run game looks next year with Smothers in the backfield. Big signing, boom. What's the young freshman who's all the hype about? The young freshman, y'all know his name. It's not off top right now, but y'all know who I'm talking about, bro. You hear me? So let's wait and see how this new O-line looks. But Carroll, you're absolutely right, Chris. I think he got the potential to be a dog for real. Once he really learns the playbook, learns the game more, it slows down for him more. Now he's really a veteran in this offense. He's no longer a freshman. And we know college football, once your sophomore season comes, especially if you played all your freshman year, you are now a true vet. So I'm very excited about Carroll. He has some good plays, has some bad plays. It's what comes with the territory, dog. No cap. It's part of the ball, part of the process, part of his growth. But he has to get bigger. He has to get stronger and keep his athleticism, agility, speed, power, quickness, whatever his strengths are, he has to keep those as well as grow and get bigger. And who plays a major role in that? Your strength and conditioning coach, your O-line position coach, your head coach, your coaching staff, your nutrition plan. And we all know Bama has a great nutrition plan. Bama spends dollars on top of dollars on their football program, bro, period. If that shit is not up to par, it's a problem. As much money they throw into that program, bro, training facilities, nutrition, all that. It should be up to par. It is top level. So ain't no reason that these players ain't getting developed quickly and swiftly. Period, dog. No cap. So we're going to see for real. We're going to see. That was a surprise, Carter leaving. He was just getting to play some Shake My Head. Yeah, dog. Yeah. I like Carter a lot, man. I felt like Carter had a lot of upside. The times he got in the game and the times I saw him play, I definitely thought he had some upside, bro. No cap. I felt like he should have got way more reps than he did. And that falls on the coaches, bro. Period. For real. Didn't Noah Carter come from Washington? You know, homie? Yeah. It's a lot of questions, Chris. A lot of inside scoops, a lot of things going on behind the scenes, bro, that people just don't know. Period. Let's get back into this list, bro. 1 second. 1 second, man. Almost time for that game, man. Here we go. Hold on. But we got players coming in, man. Auburn transfer wide receiver Cam Coleman is currently at Texas Tech. He's already made visits to Texas and Texas A&M. The current expectation is that Coleman will wrap up his visit with the Red Raiders on Thursday and travel home to Phoenix City, Alabama. From there, he's expected in Tuscaloosa at some point this weekend. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me clear, dog? Heavy. You know? So the fact that he's waiting and he's making Bama his last visit of this whole portal situation, could that be a plus? Could that be a positive? You hear me? Heavy. You know? And out of all those schools, Texas Tech, Texas, whoever the other school they name, I think Bama is more enticing for him. It's he's from Bama, his hometown. He can beat Auburn's ass, you know. The wide receivers coach, his wide receiver coach went from Auburn. Now he's at Bama. So everything's aligning, baby, the right way for Cam Coleman to be hollering, "Roll Tide, full of pride." So to the people who think that Isaiah Horton leaving means that we're going to get Cam Coleman, let's celebrate for fucking real. You hear me? You know, but this weekend will tell it all. Well, not the visit per se, but what happens on Monday. I feel like Monday, boom, he'll probably make a decision, bro. You hear me? Yeah, bro. But Bama has a big chance to land this dude. And if they do, it changes everything. Everything, dog. No cap. So Cam Coleman, another visit. The 6'3", 201-pound wideout is a former 5-star plus recruit who made an immediate impact at Auburn. In 2 seasons with the Tigers, Coleman posted 93 catches for 1,306 yards and 13 touchdowns. Alabama is also trending to land a commitment from Mississippi offensive tackle Jimothy Lewis. Come on, guys. Come on, bro. Let's calm down. Let's take a look at Jimothy Lewis. You hear me? Jimothy Lewis. You hear me? What do we need? O-lineman. What is he? O-line. Jimothy Lewis from Mississippi, IMG. Red shirt freshman. Number 74, offensive tackle, 6'5", 300 pounds. I repeat, 6'5", 300 pounds. Damn, bruh. He's a dog. He's a big body, a dog. Come on, bruh. Let's be positive. Let's be positive about this whole situation, about this whole scenario. This dude is 6'5", 300 pounds, and he still has 3 years of eligibility left. Let's get back into it. Transfer portal rating, 86.50. Solid transfer portal rating. Prediction, 100% that Bama has already offered him, matter of fact. So they made the offer. Y'all see right here, boom. They made the offer. So far, it looks like the only team who has made an offer. Prediction is 100% that they land him. Class rank number 4. Offensive tackle drafted 4. Come on, bro. This dude got a lot of potential here, man. Keep your eye on Jimothy Lewis. So Bama's making moves. So shout out to my boy Chris. Let's just take our time and comment down, homie. Let's take our time and comment down. Let it pan out, bro. Let it play out. Sources tell On3 LSU offensive lineman DJ Chester is expected at Alabama on Thursday. Boom. That's today. See what Chester about, dog. Red shirt sophomore, 6'5", 335 pounds. So Bama getting these bodies in here, bro. They getting these bodies in here for real. Big boys who can move bodies. You hear me? So teams who want him: Georgia Tech, Mississippi State, South Carolina, Baylor. So right now it seems like Georgia Tech is the top team to land him, but Bama right there, dog. He coming on a visit. This is a competition. This is a competition for real. Transfer portal rating 86.50. So let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens for real. Give me 1 second, bro. Roll Tide, man. Let's go. Chester is expected at Alabama on Thursday. Chester earned freshman All-American honors in 24 before serving as the first team as the first man off the bench in 25, rotating between left tackle and center. According to On3 Steel Woodfong, former Mercer defensive back Carmelo O'Neal is also visiting Alabama on Thursday. Auburn, LSU, UCLA, and Kentucky are also in the mix. The 6'4", 200 pounds. Hold up. Defensive back, 6'4", 200? Oh, what, bro? Hold up. 6'4", 200? Him, Dejon Lee? Hold up. Hold up, man. Hold up, man. Hold up, dog. He's a sophomore. 6'4", 200 from Georgia. Hold up, bro. Hold up, man. Transfer portal rating, 86. Hold up, bro. This dude's a damn athletic specimen, bro. For real. 6'4", 200? Oh, let's compare him to other players. This secondary will be elite. We already got an elite secondary. Adding him to the mix would be crazy. Hold up. Hold up. So he played at Mercer? Damn. Had a strong sophomore season this fall, registering 38 tackles, 9 passes defended, and an interception. North Alabama punter Adam Watford is visiting Alabama on Thursday as well. I believe they signed him already. Watford averaged 46.56 yards per punt, which is not bad. 5th best in the FCS with 21 punts of 50-plus yards and 18 inside the 20 and 66 total attempts this season. So, bruh, Bama's making moves, man. Y'all hear me? Bama is definitely making moves, man. For real. You hear me? Heavy. Let's give it some time. Let's just give it some time. Let it breathe and calm it down, bruh. You hear me? But player, we got Bama got options, dog. Bama got options, bruh. Don't worry about it. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right for real, man. No cap. Make sure if you're in the chat, like it up, bro. For real. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell. Ryan gotta seriously work this offseason to get better. Facts. No denying that, bro. No denying that, right? Right. Definitely gotta put in work, man. Ryan gotta, whatever slump he was in, wherever he was mentally, whatever the case may be, man, he got to get up out of that and get back to his old self. You know, he may have to take some time alone, be alone, bro. Just zone in for real, focus, cut some people off, cut some distractions off, right, and really hone in on his skills and work on his craft day in, day out. That should be his only concern, working on his craft day in, day out, bro. Period. Yeah, I appreciate him because if he left, that would be major. Facts. Respect to Ryan Williams, dog. Championship teams got to the 24th. So boom, there it is. So the championship game is what? The 19th of January. So that's what? 5 extra days that the championship teams got. So we right there, bro. Right there. Right there, man. No cap. Yes, they need to definitely put some stipulations every 2 years and put them in a contract. Facts. This transfer portal is getting out of hand. Ain't no way a player should be able to skip 4 years, 3 years straight. 1 year you here, 1 year you there, 1 year you here, 1 year you there. That's crazy work, bro. I repeat, crazy damn work early. Ain't no way around it, bro. Period. Shit crazy, man. For real. Fuck going on around here. I know it ain't been felt good about it for real. Come on, man. Quay or Keon be more depth. It would be depth, dog, but once again, man, they're building their depth up. You know, they got young players. They got depth in certain areas, bro. It's about building your depth up, though. No cap. Yeah, we still got Beeman. What, Yanzi Simmons? Simmons was a dog for real. The freshman number 90, you know, he's going to develop. He's going to grow. Let's not forget about him. You know, he was productive in a few games, and he gained the experience. He played this year. He was on the field. I feel like Simmons going to be a damn dog, bro. He get more weight on his body. He get stronger. Get in that weight room. He get bigger. I think Simmons going to be a real damn dog for real, bro. No cap. Yeah. Come on, man. Yeah. He was a freshman out there. How old is Simmons? What? 19 max? 20 max? Huh? Going up against grown men damn near. I understand he's grown, but it's a difference. You know? Give these guys time to grow, bro. Heavy. We going to be there. We going to be there. You understand me? Yeah.